Okay guys, I got asked a few questions about how to go ahead and start your own business. So I created a video, short, sweet, simple, straight to the point of how I started my business. That way you guys can be able to do it yourself. I don't want you to spend forever here, so I'm gonna get to it. There's a few questions you need to ask yourself before you start it. Why do you want to start your business? Okay, this question is to guide your initial thought process. What do I mean by that? Maybe you don't like working with people. Maybe you don't like working for other people. Maybe you just don't like the 9-to-5 job, or maybe you want more time with your family. So I went ahead and decided I'm going to go ahead and go through with this. The next thing you want to ask yourself is, what skills do you have, and are you passionate about those skills? What do I mean by that? Are you artistic? Are you technical? Are you creative? Is there something that you can do? And then if you find what it is that you can do, can you capitalize on that thing? Are you good at making clothes? Are you good at drawing pictures? Are you good at painting? Are you good at, anime? What can you do to make money off of that? Okay, when you figure that out, we move to the next question. How much can you afford to spend? First, you have to be okay with your business failing, because this is a business, you're starting it, it could go either way. So don't start this if you're going to completely lose courage, because then it's just not going to work. You have to be okay with it going either way, put your best foot forward, and then wait to see what happens. Understand that this is a risk, which, refer back to my first point. Be prepared financially for anything. Don't put yourself in a position to where you can go broke and you won't be able to take care of yourself or feed yourself. You're going to end up homeless. No, only do what you can afford. I'm gonna let you know how to do this in less than $500, or roughly a little bit over, but make this quick and simple. But don't do something you can't afford, otherwise you won't get anywhere. You need to be able to keep yourself afloat if you want others to trust you with their money as well. Can you handle the entrepreneurial lifestyle as well? Now, if you can handle all of this and you can actually get all this done, then we move on to the steps. There's 10 steps total. Bear with me, I'll be quick. You get more detail down there on the comment section. You can leave comments if you want me to answer something for you, but let's get to the steps here. Step 1, you have to think of your business idea. Okay, if you already have one, that's good for you. If you don't, there are articles that you can Google, go on Google or Yahoo or whatever search engine you wanted to find a business idea, or at least research the idea that you have and see if it's something you could do with it. The articles can break things down for you, can bring you some pointers. Is it tech related? It can give you pointers on that. Is it for profit? Is it non-profit? Is it innovative? Figure out what works for you. Do some research. That's step 2. Find out if the business is in need. Whatever it is you're doing, is it something that people are already doing by the thousands, or is it something that it's not too many people doing it, you can still afford to do it and still get some money? Go from there. Step 3, take action. In other words, make your business legit. What does that mean? Is it an LLC, which is limited liability company? Is it a corporation, C Corp or S Corp? If you want details on what specifically these structures are as far as business goes, leave a comment. I could do another video on that. Non-profit, as in, is it a self-funded, or are you getting your finances through donations? What are you doing? Is it a sole proprietorship? What does that mean? If you have options on what you want to do. Once you decide on the type of business, get it registered. What does that mean? You need a tax ID. For state and federal, when you file your taxes every single year, you need to be able to pay, otherwise you're going to end up owing. To do this, you need an identification number for tax purposes. So you have to get your stuff registered and get that number sent to you. There are some websites that will help you with this. The one I'm familiar with is LegalZoom.com. Go there. Forgive my nails, it's kind of messed up, but go there. There's different price ranges for whatever kind of business you want to start. Now, mine was about $350. But it depends on what you want them to do. If you're asking for legal advice, it's going to cost more money. If you're asking for, well, there's a 10-day trial, but if you want it extended, you can pay for more. If you want them to do some of your business taxes for you over time, costs more money. But the basic of it, as far as registering the state and tax ID and getting your stuff out there, can range between $350 to $450, but depending on what you want is how they charge. If it's an LLC, it could be as low as $349. If it's a nonprofit corporation, it might cost about $450. It just depends on what you want to do. Your business may also need certain licenses to perform. To do that, they also offer that aid as well. Be aware that you don't need all the services they offer. Don't go ahead and just start adding stuff that you don't need. Some of the things you could do yourself. Whatever you can do yourself, do it yourself. Whatever you might feel like you might mess up and might get you in a bigger trouble, then have a professional help you with it. But try and do what you can, all right? You can go an extra mile and order business startup books off of Amazon, like $10, $9. Whatever makes you comfortable, go ahead and go about it that way. excuse me, you can go ahead and create a business plan. To do the business plan, that can take you a little bit of time, but it's something you can do on your own. If you want me to explain how to do the business plan, I can also go ahead and make a video about that. But the business plan, a typical business plan is about 20 to 30 pages. You have a few things. You have title pages, you have a table of contents, you have an executive summary, you have your business description, you have your market strategies, your analysis of competition, your design of what you plan on doing, and your startup costs. You also have to explain your management style and how you're going to get this up and running for whoever wants to invest in your business. They need something to look at. So you can't just say, oh, I want you to invest. That also helps, makes you look more professional if you're going to do it that way. Step 5, you want to get money for startup. What does that mean? You can either fund it yourself if you're rich. If you're rich, good for you. You can do it yourself. If not, you can actually ask your friends and family to sponsor you. If they believe in your idea, they might actually be willing to do that, but that depends on how you pitch it and if you have a plan that's, a genuine plan. You can also solicit grant writers. Now this can cost money, or you can learn how to do the grant yourselves by doing research and, but whatever makes you comfortable, that's the way to do it. You can also start crowdfunding campaigns. There's some websites that might help you with that are out there, but they will charge you per month or per year. It depends on what you can budget for. If not, you're gonna have to do your own marketing yourself. You can also seek bank loans to help build your business credit. Step 6, open up your own business account. It's very simple. Some of them as low as $25 a month, and you can go from there. You can talk to a bank advisor for doing that, but it's not that hard. It's not going to be a regular bank account, just as for business, and you can only use it for business. This is very important because you don't want to mix your business and personal. You just want them to be separate so you don't have any issues in the future. Step 7, you can set up your own office. You can do that. Most people think you can go and have to rent a space. You don't need to do all that. You just need to go and you can have an online presence, meaning you can have a virtual office. You can go to companies like Alliance or search other companies online that you can pay them $49, $50 a month at the lowest to have them take your calls. Find offices you can rent for meetings and then leave. You don't actually have to have the office and buy it on your own, so you can do it that way as well. You can also, step 8, build your own team. You can do this by soliciting partners, volunteers, maybe look at some people who are looking for professional experience in the field that you're doing for your business. They might be willing to kind of involve themselves and put it on their resume. But you can pitch it. You can always get help without having to pay them until your business is up and running. Then you can pay people. But that's a tricky way around it. Step 9, you can set up your own website. You can do that by going to websites like Wix.com, webdesign.simplenerds.com, etc. These websites will charge a range of $200 to $300 if you choose to go that way to help you design to make it like more spiffy. I wouldn't suggest doing that till later in the process, okay? Maybe until you get a little bit more money coming in, then you can go ahead and do that to help market yourself even further. Lastly, once you've done all this stuff, you can now grow the business so far as you have a great plan going. You have documentation to see what's coming in, what's going out. You're going to lose some initially, but at the end of the day, you're going to get it done right. If you have any questions, let me know. Please like and subscribe. Let me know if there's anything else you want to learn. I'm going to try to do videos every single week to let you know what I learn or what I see or what I'm interested in or what I reviewed, what I read. It's just going to be a bunch of other stuff, but this is what I found and this is what helped me get more information. Look below at the comments I left to get more info. Thank you. Bye-bye.